the Ark of the Covenant. This isn't just another tale lost in time. This is an expose of secrets hidden, powers unknown, and truths buried. This crucial knowledge is once again concealed in the shadows, before they deem it too potent, too transformative, too dangerous. This is the untold story of the Ark. But beware, once you step into this realm, there's no turning back. Are you ready to challenge the accepted narratives, to pierce the veil of secrecy surrounding the Ark? If so, join us as we venture into the labyrinth of the past to uncover the hidden powers of the Ark before they delete this. Rumored to have been constructed under divine guidance, the Ark was no ordinary artifact. As per biblical accounts, it was an enigmatic embodiment of divine presence, a sacred vessel that held within it objects of monumental importance, including the tablets of the 10 Commandments, Aaron's rod, and a golden jar of manna. But beneath its golden exterior, within the confines of its acacia wood walls, the Ark harbored more than just sacred objects. It is believed to have held extraordinary powers, powers that were at once miraculous and devastating, inspiring reverence and fear. This was not just an object of spiritual significance. It was an object of immense power, a power shrouded in mystery and veiled by the passing sands of time. The Ark's secretive nature only intensifies, hinting at untold secrets that hold the potential to redefine our understanding of the divine, the miraculous, and the inexplicable. Welcome to history, particularly those of biblical scriptures where its significance is not only alluded to, but vigorously underlined. In the Bible, the Ark's first mention is in Exodus 25:10-22, a book traditionally believed to have been written by Moses around 1440–1400 BC. Here, the Israelites were given specific instructions by God to construct the Ark during their encampment at Mount Sinai. It was not to be a mere chest. It was designed to be a beacon of the divine, an earthly representation of heavenly guidance, and a symbol of God's covenant with his chosen people. Intricate details about the Ark's construction and its contents were recorded in these scriptures. It was described as a gold-covered wooden chest, with a lid cover referred to as the mercy seat. Contained within it were the stone tablets engraved with the 10 Commandments, Aaron's rod, and a jar of manna, as mentioned in Hebrews 9:4, written around AD 65. These were symbols of God's benevolence, his authority, and the promise of his divine sustenance, providing a physical embodiment of their covenant. The Ark, however, was not just a repository of divine symbols. Miraculous accounts associated with the Ark abound within biblical narratives. As detailed in the book of Joshua, written between 1400 and 1370 BC, the Ark played a key role in the miracle of the Jordan River crossing, where waters were held back, allowing the Israelites to cross on dry ground. In another event recorded in 1 Samuel 5:6, written between 931–721 BC, the Philistines, after capturing the Ark, were inflicted with plagues and misfortunes, leading them to return the Ark to the Israelites. Now let us unfold the grandeur of the Ark's architectural design, a facet of its being that extends far beyond its visual magnificence and into the realms of spiritual symbolism. As directed in Exodus 25:10–22, the Ark was to be constructed from shittim wood, commonly identified as acacia, known for its resilience and longevity. It was then overlaid with pure gold, both inside and out, including its 4 rings and poles for carrying it. This coalescence of humble wood and divine gold could symbolize the blending of the human and the divine, the earthy and the celestial, a representation of mankind's aspiration for the divine and the divine's covenant with humanity. Above the Ark was the mercy seat, made of pure gold. It was more than a lid. It was the sacred space where God said he would meet his people, as written in Exodus 25:22. At each end of the mercy seat stood 2 cherubim, angelic figures of the highest order, their wings spread upward overshadowing the mercy seat, their faces toward each other and looking down upon the mercy seat. The choice of cherubim, heavenly beings who guard the divine as described in Genesis 3:24, signifies not only protection, but also the divine presence itself. Their orientation implies a perpetual state of worship, their gaze forever focused on God's covenant with mankind, encapsulated by the Ark itself. The dimensions of the ark, being 2.5 cubits in length and 1.5 cubits in breadth and height, roughly 3.75 feet by 2.25 feet by 2.25 feet, as specified in Exodus 25:10, exhibit a notable harmony. They are consistent with ancient architectural principles, such as the golden ratio, suggesting a cosmic order and balance. This divine blueprint underscores the ark's sacredness and the intricate design considerations behind its construction. Thus, every element of the ark's construction brims with symbolic significance. It was not merely an artifact, but a physical embodiment of divine principles, spiritual concepts, and God's enduring covenant with his people. The ark's architectural narrative weaves together elements of earthly reality with divine mystery, turning it into a tangible conduit between humanity and God. Take, for instance, the epic tale of the Battle of Jericho, as recorded in the book of Joshua 6:1-27. When the Israelites, led by Joshua, reached the impregnable walls of Jericho, they were commanded to march around the city with the ark for 7 days. On the 7th day, following a long blast from the priests' trumpets, Joshua commanded the people to shout. Miraculously, the walls of Jericho collapsed in response, allowing the Israelites to claim victory. The ark's presence was crucial to this divine intervention, turning an architectural marvel into dust and asserting the might of the divine. Another captivating episode is the crossing of the River Jordan, as detailed in Joshua 3:14-17. As the feet of the priests carrying the ark touched the water's edge, the flow of the river ceased. The Israelites crossed the river on dry ground, with the ark held in the middle of the riverbed until the entire nation had passed. Once again, the ark demonstrated its divine power, acting as the key to unlock nature's obedience to God's will. The ark also had a terrifying aspect to its power. In 1 Samuel 5:6, the ark, captured by the Philistines, brought forth a series of catastrophic plagues upon its captors, causing them to return the ark to the Israelites. The ark demonstrated a will of its own, protecting itself and its sanctity, asserting that it was not a symbol of mere worldly power to be misused. Moreover, the ark was renowned as a symbol of divine protection and guidance for its custodians, the Israelites. In the wilderness, the movement of the cloud above the ark would signal when the Israelites should break camp and where they should go, as described in Numbers 9:15-23. In times of war, the ark often went before the army, as in 1 Samuel 4:3-4, signifying God's guidance and protection. The ark's divine powers manifested in these legendary tales are a testament to its supernatural nature, but they also hint at a more profound spiritual truth. The ark was a manifestation of God's presence and power among his people, a symbol of their unique covenant, and an embodiment of divine mystery. As we delve deeper, the ark's complex narrative further unravels, hinting at secrets that transcend earthly comprehension. Turning our attention to the ark's less discussed attributes, the legends and records become even more captivating. The ark was not merely a vessel of war and judgment, it also held the powers of healing, communication with the divine, and the ability to bestow blessings. The ark's healing properties are depicted in a few biblical narratives. One such account is found in 2 Kings 19:35 and Isaiah 37:36, where the Assyrian army, intending to lay siege to Jerusalem, is decimated by an angel of the Lord. It is suggested that the ark, residing in the city, extended protection to the inhabitants by bringing forth this miracle. The ark was also reputedly used as a means to communicate with God. In Exodus 25:22, God tells Moses, "There, above the cover between the 2 cherubim that are over the ark of the covenant law, I will meet with you and give you all my commands for the Israelites." This establishes the ark as a divine oracle, a medium through which God relayed his commands to his chosen ones. As for bestowing blessings, the ark's presence was believed to bring prosperity and favor. The story of Obed-Edom in 2 Samuel 6:11-12 is a perfect illustration. The ark resided in Obed-Edom's house for 3 months after it was perceived to have struck Uzzah dead. Far from bringing doom, the ark blessed Obed-Edom and his household, and this prosperity didn't go unnoticed by King David, who then brought the ark into his city with great celebration. The Ark's design, meanwhile, is steeped in mystical symbolism that points to these unique properties. The mercy seat, or the cover of the Ark, was where God was said to dwell. It was made of pure gold and was situated between two golden cherubim with outspread wings, as specified in Exodus 25, 17, 22. The cherubim, heavenly beings, signified the divine realm, and their outstretched wings created a space for the divine presence. The mercy seat served as a meeting point between the earthly and the divine, an interface for communication with God. In essence, the Ark was much more than an artifact of religious importance. It was a portal to the divine, a source of heavenly powers, and a bridge between the material and the spiritual. As we continue to investigate its mysteries, we find that the Ark's importance extends far beyond its historical and religious significance. It's written that only the Levites, specifically the descendants of Kohath, were entrusted with the Ark's care. However, even they were forbidden from touching it directly or looking at it uncovered, under penalty of death. Such strict regulations suggest the Ark's immense sanctity and potential danger, further fueling the intrigue surrounding its powers. Moreover, the Ark was central to several Jewish observances. The Day of Atonement, Yom Kippur, saw the high priest entering the Holy of Holies to make an offering and sprinkle the blood of a sacrificed animal on the mercy seat. This ritual, believed to atone for the sins of the people, signified the Ark's role as a conduit for divine forgiveness. Adding to this, theories about hidden compartments within the Ark have circulated for centuries. The Book of Hebrews 9:4 states that the Ark contained the golden pot that had manna, Aaron's rod that budded, and the tablets of the covenant. This has led some to believe that these items were concealed in hidden compartments, which may hold additional power or knowledge. The origins of the Ark of the Covenant continue to be a fascinating enigma, shrouded in the mists of time. Like a beacon illuminating the shadows of history, it beckons us to decode its origins, promising a treasure trove of revelations. One such theory probes into the heart of the ancient Sumerian civilization. Zecharia Sitchin, an author known for his work on ancient astronaut theories, an advanced extraterrestrial race. His interpretation of Sumerian cuneiform texts led him to believe that the Ark was far more than a religious artifact, suggesting a complex fusion of ancient knowledge, advanced technology, and divine inspiration. Another speculative strand of thought treads on the footsteps of lost civilizations. Driven by the discovery of similar Ark-like artifacts in various cultures, some researchers suggest that the Ark might be an inheritance from a forgotten antediluvian civilization. They point towards the Ark's resemblance to the Egyptian bark shrines or the Mesopotamian boxes of the gods as potential evidence of cultural exchange or a common source of knowledge. Diving even deeper into the rabbit hole, some conjectures veer into the mystical. Andrew Collins, a prolific historical writer, connects the Ark with the Enochian tradition of Jewish mysticism. He posits that the Ark could be the hidden thing that the patriarch Enoch concealed before the Great Flood, a sacred object containing divine knowledge and powers. Like a protagonist abruptly vanishing mid-narrative, the disappearance of the Ark of the Covenant after the fall of Jerusalem in 587 BC stirs a tempest of intrigue and speculation. When Nebuchadnezzar II, the Babylonian king, sacked the city and plundered Solomon's temple, the Ark mysteriously disappeared from the biblical record. This abrupt exit begs the question, what became of this sacred relic? Some theories propose that the Ark was concealed prior to the city's fall. The Book of Maccabees, a collection of Jewish history, hints at Prophet Jeremiah hiding the Ark in a cave on Mount Nebo, with his followers sworn to secrecy. A parallel narrative runs in Ethiopian lore, claiming that the Ark resides in the Church of St. Mary of Zion in Aksum, guarded by a select few who devote their lives to its protection. The Knights Templar, a medieval Christian military order, are also entwined in the Ark's mysterious narrative. Historical records indicate that they conducted extensive excavations beneath Jerusalem's Temple Mount, sparking speculation that they were searching for, and possibly found, the lost Ark. Some theories posit that the Templars smuggled the Ark to France or Scotland, where it remains hidden. Perhaps most intriguingly, legends persist of the Ark's potent mystical properties and divine protection. The biblical accounts of Uzzah, who was struck dead for touching the ark, and the Philistines, plagued with misfortunes after capturing it, lend credence to the notion that the ark possesses a protective aura, punishing transgressors and safeguarding its sacred secrets. These theories and legends paint a compelling picture of the ark's disappearance, veiling it in an aura of mystique. They hint at the ark's continued relevance and allure, subtly suggesting that its profound secrets remain relevant, waiting to be uncovered by the keen-eyed and the courageous. The tales and power of the Ark of the Covenant reach far beyond the confines of Jerusalem, rippling through the cultural, religious, and spiritual landscapes of ancient civilizations, molding their beliefs and practices. Its divine aura, coupled with its reputed mystical powers, made the Ark a potent symbol in the minds of the ancients, inspiring awe, reverence, and sometimes fear. Take, for instance, the ancient Greeks. Many scholars see parallels between the Ark and the mythical Palladium of ancient Troy. The Palladium, like the Ark, was a sacred wooden statue believed to offer divine protection, and was guarded with similar fervor. It's tantalizing to consider that the Ark might have influenced such Greek legends, with the story of the Ark subtly echoing through the epic narrative of the Trojan War, or consider the Ark's potential impact on the rich cultural tapestry of Africa. The Lemba tribe of southern Africa, for example, claim descent from ancient Israelites and maintain a tradition of a sacred object remarkably similar to the Ark. Their Ngoma Lungundu, often described as a drum that thunders, shares characteristics with the Ark, including its lethal properties for those who handle it incorrectly. Could this be a testament to the Ark's far-reaching influence, reaching even remote corners of the African continent? And then there's the Ark's speculated connection with the mystical tradition of Kabbalah. The Ark, with its precise measurements and divine instructions for construction, aligns with Kabbalistic concepts of sacred geometry. Kabbalists see in the Ark's design echoes of the Tree of Life, a central symbol in their cosmology, suggesting a hidden link between the Ark and their esoteric tradition. These threads across diverse cultures hint at the pervasive influence of the Ark. They underscore how its legend transcends geographical and temporal boundaries, manifesting in varied yet eerily similar forms across ancient civilizations. Each tale, each cultural echo, enhances the Ark's mystique, challenging us to see beyond the surface and discover the hidden web of connections that bind our shared spiritual heritage. The Ark's disappearance may remain one of history's great unsolved mysteries, but its legacy lives on. Its stories continue to echo through time, inspiring wonder, fueling curiosity, and illuminating the profound spiritual wisdom that lies within its tale. So what now? Do we conclude this journey here? Far from it. Our exploration of the Ark merely scratches the surface of its profound depths. The Ark's tales beckon each of us to delve deeper, to explore ancient texts, to study spiritual teachings, to question, to wonder, and to seek. After all, the Ark's story isn't just a chronicle of the past. It's a catalyst for discovery, an invitation to each of us to embark on our own quest for knowledge and understanding. As we conclude, remember, the Ark's story isn't over. It's an ongoing journey that awaits those brave enough to venture into its mysteries. Will you answer the call?